Hello everybody, welcome to a complete and dynamic map guide for all the interactive objects on Call of Duty Ghosts. So I did all these separately, map by map, and you can check the links out in the description if you want to go to a certain map. But I decided to combine them all and put them all in one big video, so for anyone that didn't know about any of them really, they can watch this and it'll hopefully help them out a bit. So basically an interactive object is something that they've put in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's quite new to the Call of Duties, where certain objects in certain maps, nearly every map actually, you can actually go up to them and do something with them, which will move it, or something will come down, or just basically something that will help you out and get you to a certain area faster. So here we go. First map is Prison Break, and on Prison Break, if we come to this side of the map, near where all the trees are, there's a tree here, and instead of going all the way around here, which doesn't look very far, but it can be, especially when you're rushing, you can just simply shoot it and it will fall down, allowing you to cross this little stream and get up to the higher part of the map. So that's quite handy. Now secondly, this bunch of logs here, chuck some kind of explosive at it, and especially if there's anyone running down this little part of the stream, if you detonate, the logs will fall and kill them. So that's the two for Prison Break. Now Octane, right in the middle of the map, there's a lorry just here which you can go up to and breach on any side, and once you're in you can get a free care package, so do that right at the start and it'll give you a bit of an advantage, and you can breach your way out the other side if you want to, and if there's anyone there you can shoot them and take them by surprise. Secondly, this petrol station, if you shoot with some kind of explosive or Semtex, sticky, anything like that, it will come down and you can use that for a bit of cover and shoot behind. That's quite handy. And finally, there's two spots on this roof over here where you'll see these little red marks. That means you can do something with them. You can either breach them or chuck a explosive at it, and it'll open up a little hole in the wall where you can sit behind and use to shoot from. So that's quite handy. And of course remember to call your care package in. Now next is Tremor, and this is why it's called Tremor. Throughout the map you get random shakes going on and certain things will pop up like that in front, and also this pole over here will destroy this police car. But there's two main interactive objects really on this map, and it both involves these bins. You can move the bins, this one certainly, and use to climb up to get up this ladder a lot easier. You can get up the ladder without the bin, but it's a bit harder, so definitely make sure you move them bins if you want to get up there. It makes it certainly a lot easier. So that's the first bin, which will obviously allow you onto this nice little rooftop where people like to go, and the second bin is just here, and again you can move it right up and down this alleyway, which can be used quite well, as I'm going to show you now. If you pop out and use the lean function, you can get a bit closer to anyone down this alley because it is quite a long line of sight. A lot of people can take you out, so use the bin as cover. Next is Freight. Freight has the most objects really. First one is this little door here. As you can see, it's got a padlock on it. If you shoot the padlock, it'll open the doors and you can run through. Secondly, if we make our way to this side of the map, there's a ladder here which can't be climbed up on until you shoot it. As you can see, it drops down and it leaves you a nice little route into the top of this little crow's nest, which is a really handy area and a lot of people do like to go up there. And third, another gate which we can open by shooting or knifing the lock, which brings you into this nice little underground area. So that's really about it for that, apart from every single building pretty much. So 5 locations here. You're going to see these keypads everywhere. One on the outside, one on the inside, apart from this little area which has 3, one up top, one on the inside and one on the outside. And basically all you've got to do is go and push the buttons as so, and doors will close. So you can use every building really to your advantage. Just close a little area off and help yourself a bit more, so you don't have to look in 3 directions, you only have to look in 2. It does help. As I said, all 5 buildings, pretty much main buildings, have at least one door that will shut. So that's the final one there. Now we're on Whiteout. Whiteout is pretty disappointing really for interactive objects. The only thing I can really find is this helicopter, and if you go up to it and jump into the blades, it will actually kill you. So there's actually no advantage to this at all, but I thought I'd bring it to you anyway. On Stormfront there's one interactive object, and it's this lift in this building here. And basically if you go into it and press the arrow, it'll take you up or down a level, and just an alternative route to get between floors. Here we go, going down again. Oh no, maybe not. So we're on Siege now. Again, Siege only has one dynamic map location, and that's in this little building here. There's a keypad that says hold F to move train car. There's a train car just there. So if we press it and run out to it, this little train car here, as you can see, is on rails. It's not massive, but it can be used for a bit of fun or for a bit of cover. You can actually jump up on it a little bit as well, as you're going to see right now, and use it to maybe lean out and get across one side of the map to the other and just give yourself a bit of cover. Now we're on WARHAWK. Now we've got another gate like we saw on Freight. Basically you can knife it or shoot it and it will open. And secondly, in this little hardware and plumbing store, there's a door here with that recognisable sign on it, and also a door here, and either way you can go and breach it. The door will smash open and it will allow you to run through the building, just giving you an alternative route to go to. Now we're on Overlord. Overlord has two doors in this big main building, again operated by keypad. See a lot of these keypads about, and basically you can shut the doors off and just provide two more doors where you can actually shut them off and not have enemies come into, so you don't have to look certain ways, and if you run under the doors it will stop them. Stonehaven has this little archway drawbridge kind of door. If you shoot it, it'll come down, and if someone shoots it and you want to get through it, you can chuck a sticky or an explosive at it and it will actually blow a hole in it. Now on Chasm, near one of the spawns, there's this little bus here. If you chuck a explosive at it and detonate it, it will actually leave the bus to fall down, which I have actually got a kill before on, and it was quite funny. There was someone camping on there and I chucked a sticky at it and it actually blew the bus up and he died. So you can get a little troll kill there. Next is in this little building here, there's a lift. If you shoot the cables of the lift, it'll drop down a level, and then proceed to chuck an explosive at it and it will actually completely fall down and anyone in there will die. Again, I have had that a troll kill before. Now we're on Flooded. Not much on Flooded really, apart from these middle water area. If you jump on this little van, it will disappear into the water, and then if you get off it again it will come back up. And just behind that, along here, there's a big bus which is at an angle submerged, and if you jump on the highest part of it, it will level it out a little bit, and then if you jump off it again it will come up. Also to be noted on Flooded, in the water, you can actually go in the water and underneath it, but it will start to take your health off and you will eventually die from it. It does hurt you, as you can see. And finally on Flooded is a little secret ladder style location. It's a pipe, but you can climb it like a ladder, go up and down it, and it will take you onto this little pipe here, onto a little ledge. So that's 4 smallish locations on Flooded. So that's it anyway guys. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to see map by map interactive objects guides, be sure to check out the links in the description below. They will all be there for you. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you in the next video.